Hi, Mr. Ong. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I'm Nurse Lin. I'm one of the diabetes nurse educators. So I see that you're on 3 different medications for your diabetes.
Yeah.
So how is your glucose control lately?
Well, recently I have a cold, and I realized that being sick makes it harder for me to manage my diabetes. So, what can I do next time if I fall sick? Do you have any tips for me?
Sure, here are some simple tips you can follow. Tip number 1, check your blood glucose level frequently. When you're unwell, your body produces some hormones that can make your blood glucose level rise. The only way you can monitor is by checking your blood glucose level frequently. So Mr. Ong, how often do you check your blood glucose levels?
I usually check my blood glucose level once every morning. Is that good enough?
When you fall sick, your blood glucose level can remain high even when you take your medications. And when your appetite becomes unpredictable, your blood glucose level can fall when you eat much lesser. That is why it's important to check your blood glucose level before every meal and at bedtime. On average, that is about 4 times a day or every 4 to 6 hourly. Your recommended blood glucose before each meal is between 4 to 8 millimole per liter, and at bedtime between 6 to 8 millimole per liter. It's important to continue to check your blood glucose level if they continue to rise. That's when you start feeling even more unwell and you will need to get medical help.
What happens if my blood glucose level continues to rise? Is it really that serious?
Yes, high blood glucose level can lead to dehydration in the body, and dehydration can cause your blood glucose level to rise even higher, and this may in turn affect your kidneys. So if this is not addressed, it can lead to a life-threatening emergency called hyperosmolar hyperglycemic state. In this state, you may feel drowsy or disorientated and may even slip into a coma.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. How can I prevent this from happening?
That's a very good question, Mr. Ong. So here's tip number 2. Drink plenty of plain water or sugar-free fluids. Other than checking your blood glucose regularly, it's important for you to drink plenty of plain water or sugar-free fluids. This to prevent you from getting dehydration. Aim for at least 8 glasses of plain water a day.
Okay, but what if my appetite is poor and I cannot eat?
Yes, so when this happens, it's important for you to check your blood glucose level before every meal or 4 to 6 hourly. Remember, tip number 3, have regular meals at consistent timings. If you don't have much appetite, you can try food that are easier for you to eat, such as 1 rice bowl of porridge, 3 plain crackers plus a cup of milk, 1 bowl of soupy noodles, 2 slices of bread, or 6 medium spoons of oats with water. Try not to skip your meals.
If I'm eating less, should I continue to take my diabetes medication?
Yes, Mr. Ong, you need to do so. Tip number 4. Continue to take your diabetes medications regularly. There are some diabetes medications that can cause your blood glucose level to go too low if you were to skip a meal. So remember to take your meals regularly. There are also some diabetes medications that can cause you to urinate more, making you feel thirsty. So Mr. Ong, remember to hydrate yourself with plenty of plain water or sugar-free fluid. If you're on either of these 2 types of diabetes medications, it's important for you to work with your doctor a sick day management plan so that you are clear on how to adjust these medications when you're unwell.
I see. I also noticed that when I take medication like cough syrup, it actually makes my blood glucose level goes higher.
Yes, you are right. Some medications that we take when we are unwell can make our blood glucose level go high, such as the cough syrup. So try to take the cough syrup with meals rather than in between meals. There are also a group of medication called steroids which can cause our blood glucose level to go higher. If you are prescribed new medications when you are sick, you should inform the doctor that you have diabetes and ask if these medications contain steroids or if they can raise your blood glucose levels.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me summarize what you have told me so far on what I should do when I'm sick. 1. Check blood glucose frequently. 2. Drink plenty of water or sugar-free fluids. 3. Have regular meals at consistent timings. 4. Continue to take my diabetes medications regularly and discuss with my doctor on how to adjust doses when I'm sick.
Well done, Mr. Ong. You remember them all. There's one last important thing to note. Seek medical attention if you continue to feel unwell. Please consider seeing a doctor as soon as you can. If you are repeatedly getting low blood glucose readings, less than 4 mmol per liter, or high blood glucose reading, more than 14 mmol per liter, having nausea or vomiting and cannot keep anything down, having diarrhea and cannot absorb any medications or food, feeling even more unwell. Despite your best efforts, your condition may be deteriorating. It's important for you to seek medical help early.
Okay, I understand. That was helpful.
Mr. Ong, do you still have any other questions for me?
No, not at the moment. Thank you, Nestle.
My pleasure.